There's one. You know, another real key to fishing a crankbait this time of the year is the, not just how you fight a fish, but the actual action of your rod. I mean, when you look at the rod that I'm using right now, I mean, it's got a lot of flex, a lot of bend in it. And you know, anytime the water temperature is below, I'm gonna say like 65 or 70 degrees, I'm gonna be throwing a relatively slow gear ratio reel. I mean, I'm throwing right now a 6:3 to 1. There's times that even a 5 to 1 gear ratio reel is a good way to go. Caught that one on a little RK50. I just keep mixing it up. You know, I feel like that red color or orange color is key, but you know, it's all about speed. It's about where you throw the bait, what depth you're throwing it at, and you can catch a ton of fish on a crankbait. You know, probably the biggest thing about throwing a crankbait is the fact that you can catch fish literally from, you know, 0 to 20, 25 foot of water even now with all of the different variations of crankbaits we've got. I mean, the biggest thing you as an angler have got to do is make sure you're throwing the right crankbait for the right situation. I mean, when you're talking about catching them in 0 to 3 foot of water, you're going to be throwing a square bill of some kind. If you're talking about catching them in that mid-depth range, you've got to be throwing a bait that dives at that depth range. And when you get out to that, you know, ultra deep stuff, I mean, a bait like the Little John DD, the deepest diving DD, and now he's even got a deeper diving DD that, you know, will get 20, 22 foot deep. You know, you start talking about long line and guys catch fish on crankbaits 25 and 30 foot deep. So a crankbait will catch them at about any depth if you can get the bait to where the fish are living.